Today is the day I'm gonna install the belly boat exhaust on the Viper. I got the exhaust in about 3 days ago, and I was gonna put it off till next weekend, just because the temperatures in Dallas are pretty cool. But then again, it's nothing compared to what the guys up north are dealing with, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the exhaust on. I'm gonna go ahead and take this side rocker panel off, the side sill. Then I'm gonna move the cars around and get to the other side. And then I'm gonna jack up the back and then get under there and swap out the exhaust. So the car's up to operating temperature. Here's just a baseline sound. Stock exhaust except for cats. About a half hour later, I got the side sills off. Got the car jacked up. So easy access to the rear muffler section. Again, just gonna be pretty straightforward. Gonna undo the OEM exhaust I got on there now. Again, I already have the cat delete that I did in another video. So just straight up just bolt it on and that'll be it. So I had these two little U-bolts on here to connect this section of the resonator. And then back here, there's just these kind of pin bolts that hold this bushing on to give it some flexibility. Pop that off. Then I'm gonna need to pop off these rubber, I don't know what you spacers. Pop that off and move it to the new exhaust. I'm gonna move to the back and take off my O2 sensors. For my O2 sensor, I use a adjustable wrench because I got nothing. I don't got a big enough wrench for this one. So that's what I do to break this loose, and then just take it off by hand when you're able to. So this is where probably most of you are gonna run into some trouble, is disconnecting the exhaust, you know, if it's been on there since, you know, for basically ever. Get this thing to stand up. But since I've been taking this apart on and off quite a bit, due to like the cat project and all that, it should come apart fairly easily. And it looks like, there we go. Come on. It's right there. Oh, and there we go. So this aft section just comes right on out. Let's see if the camera can catch this. Sorry, I wish I had an extra hand. That's all right. Slides forward, and then you just bring it right back aft. And that's the rear muffler section taken out. Got it off after a lot of persuasion. Wiggling back and forth, a couple hits with the hammer. Definitely the hardest part about doing this is just getting everything disassembled. So let me get the other side, and then we'll have the whole Catback OEM exhaust off the car. Okay. All right. OEM exhaust is completely off. Probably the second hardest thing to do to get the new exhaust on is to take off these old rubber hangers. So to make it simple, I scoot these back. I get some good silicone spray, spray it up real good. And then you kind of just have to muscle it a little bit. There we go. Okay. At that side, let's get this side now. There we go. Whew. Yeah, so if you didn't have the silicone spray, that would be really, really tough. I mean, that was pretty tough with the silicone spray. So get some sort of lubricant and you should be able to get it off. One thing I thought would be fun is to see how much, if at all, the Billy Boat exhaust is lighter than the OEM exhaust. It's a bigger diameter, but it feels lighter overall. Let's see if we can get a. So I'm about 204 pounds. Now let's see what I weigh holding the OEM muffler section. And this 100% feels heavier than the Billy Boat section. So let's step on this again. Okay. So I was 204, now I'm 229. So it's about 25 pounds for this muffler section. Okay, so we grab the Billy Boat section and see how much lighter this is. Okay, let's see, so it's still on. Oh wow, looks like it's a good 6 pounds lighter than the OEM. So that's good. So we got bigger overall diameter pipes, but lighter because, you know, we don't have a muffler section. This is actually a 2-piece with the Billy Boat, and the OEM is just 1 piece, and this is actually fairly light. So again, my baseline was about 204. Let's see what I weigh with holding this resonator section. Okay. So about 12 pounds for the OEM resonator. So I think, what did I say? The last ones were 12 pounds. And these are about identical. Okay, so resonators weigh about the same. The X-pipe stays about 5 pounds. So the more you know. Just got the driver's side resonator installed. It's just gorgeous. It's gonna be a shame that this thing's gonna be hidden. That does look pretty sweet. So we got that 2.5 going to the 3-inch, and we're gonna have 3-inch all the way back. So let's get this next section in with the O2 sensor. Then I'm gonna do the other side, and then hopefully we just get the X-pipe on and we're done. So we got both side resonators on and these little routing pipes. I don't know what to call them. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this X-pipe on. Muffler tips are in, and these couplings are in, and those squeeze on nice, and that's that. All right, sweet. So I haven't tightened up any clamps yet, and that's because I didn't know if I'd have to fiddle with stuff and move stuff around, but that's about where it's gonna be. Oh man, look at those tips. Ooh-wee! So those look sweet. Cool, so I made sure all the clamps and everything were tight. Did my final checks. Everything looks great. I'm gonna go ahead and get these off these little Rhino ramps and start it up and see what it sounds like. So she's all warmed up. We'll give it a couple revs.